Hey, what's up, y'all? I thought I'd check in. I've been away for a while working on different things, caught up in work. But if y'all remember the little stuff that was coming up in this teeny tiny little crap cage, just wanted to give a quick update. Um, so where do I start? Oh, we always start here. Look, we got some. Look at how the beans have really come up. You guys saw when they were little bitty sprouts coming up, but now they're getting nice and tall. There's that celery right in the middle. That used to be the tallest thing in here. Around each corner, you see I got those marigolds popping up. Over here, we got some corn. Now it's actually starting to look like corn. See, look at it. Boom, starting to shoot up. We got some more corn and some more, let's see, we got these beans. They're really starting to shoot up. I want to make sure I get them close to the corn so they start trellising around the corn. As you see, they're growing together. And we still have, this is the one glass gem corn. Now I keep this one in a separate box from these because eventually I'm gonna have to move it further because they'll cross pollinate, and I don't, and this one is not as easily edible as the sweet corn. It's gonna be very hard, which they often use glass gem corn for like decorative pieces, or they use it to grind to mill and make flour, or even what am I trying to say? Not flour, but like cornmeal or even popcorn. Now this is Big Mama. Look, she even has a little flower on top now. Looking good. Which is like the OG, my first potato plant of the year, and she's really kicked up. This is some more corn. Man, and something is eating this thing up, so I'm gonna have to spray it with something. I keep saying I will, but I forget, but I really gotta do something. She's starting to look a little, yeah, you see that? Over here, these are the other ones. Remember, these were just little budding little plants. Now look at them. These are all potatoes. So that's a fingerling potato. Fingerling. This one starting to come together. See that one? These were some marigolds, so I might have to break these up and get these into some more plants just to kind of keep the pests away. This was Little Mama. She's not so little. She's almost as big as Big Mama. This one is too. Jeez, we had a week of straight rain, not too much sun, but let me tell you, the plants are eating that up. This right here is some lettuce that I had cut, organic lettuce. I want to specify, if I'm using scraps, I always use organic because you don't know if those GMO ones are gonna, those seeds are gonna reproduce. So I cut the butt of the lettuce and I set it in water for a while. It started growing kind of like the celery, and I'm just now finally getting it into its own, into some dirt. And it's really starting to grow. So if you don't want to wait on lettuce, growing it from seed, just keep that, the butt of the head of lettuce, and just set it in some dirt. Now what I'm gonna have to add is, I'm gonna add some herbs too. Maybe that's where I'm gonna put some of the marigold or something, just to keep it pest free. I ran out of space in my nursery, so I had some of the seedlings hanging out outside. I'm gonna have to get those into bigger containers soon. Now for my tomatoes, I have two different types of parsley, so I'm gonna not parsley, this is basil, have the basil in the same pot with some of the tomatoes, but I got to get those ready to go. All right, so let's see. Our cucumber is cucumbering. I'm gonna have to separate all of these because look, it's almost like a rainforest canopy. You just can't almost tell where one ends and one starts. And these little things, these little runners, they're really grabby, and they grab hold on whatever is next to it. So I have this post, and I'm gonna have to get those trellis to it because I caught it. See how this one's really curly right here? It'll wrap around the closest thing and just grab it. And so I caught it trying to choke out a couple of my potato plants. Like, look at this fool right here, trying to reach and grab it. We don't want that. So yeah, so that's the cucumber. It's really coming along. These are all, so this was the red skins. And remember when I thought the red skins and the russets weren't growing? Boy, was I wrong. Let me get a wide shot. And these are really big grow bags. I'm almost done filling them up completely with dirt. So those are gonna get filled up in the next day or so. And these were those extra russets I had. They're just starting to shoot up like crazy. And so that's my update. You know, things have been going pretty good here at the garden. I'm gonna have to do some some management, moving some things around, start getting things trellised, because now we're really starting to get to the phase where things are growing up high. Some things I might have to move out of the crop cage to make room for things that are more sensitive, that might be more prone to you know, predators, the little things that want to eat it. Especially I've got a groundhog issue out here. So yeah. So if you got any questions for me, don't hesitate to hit me up. But it's raining right now and I got to get back in the house. But like I said, all of this pretty much from scraps. The marigolds I grew from seed. But like I said, if you got some leftover groceries at the house, don't throw that out, especially if it's organic. Like I said, look at this lettuce. This is free lettuce. You would have just threw the butt out. You would have thrown out the lettuce, and I just stuck it in some dirt. And look at it. Look at it. It's free. Give it a few more days. You know, that's a little side salad. And like I said, that's exciting. So, like I said, even if you can't afford to shop fully organic with produce, buy the normal vegetables that you usually buy, but maybe buy one organic tomato, just because you know you're going to cut it up and plant it. And then when it's time to harvest it, then you can, you know, then you can eat as many organics as you want and save those seeds. And just for all your produce. But also, like I said, you know, if you have no money, or if you got some EBT or something, you can use that to buy seeds. So, you know, do what you can while you can, because they're trying to make it harder every day. So feed yourself, feed your family, love yourself, love your plants. And if I could do it, you can do it too. All right, y'all.